Lessons too late. 15-year-old Zedrick never saw the point of school. He went when he felt like it. But even then, he mostly slept through classes or scrolled through his phone under the desk. Teachers gave up calling his name. His mother, a single parent working 2 jobs, barely had time to scold him anymore. "What's the point, Ma?" Zed would say. "School's boring. People get rich doing other stuff anyway." He spent most of his time in internet cafes, playing games, or hanging out with his friends, who thought life was all about fun. That was until he met Aisha. She was different, beautiful and confident, and most importantly, she noticed him. For the first time, Zed felt like he was special. "You're cute," she said one night while they walked along the dimly lit streets of their town. Those words stuck with him. Soon they were inseparable, texting all night, sneaking out, avoiding responsibilities. To Zed, this was love. It had to be. Then a few months later, Aisha whispered something that turned his world upside down. "I'm pregnant." Zed felt his chest tighten. "What? No way. We're just kids." Aisha's eyes filled with fear. "What do we do?" Zed had no answer. For the first time in his life, he wished he had listened, wished he had paid attention in class, wished he had prepared for something, anything. At first, they tried to keep it a secret, but secrets like this don't stay hidden for long. Aisha's parents were furious. His mother cried for nights. "Zedrick," she whispered, voice shaking, "how will you take care of a family when you can't even take care of yourself?" He got a job at a construction site. The pay was low, the work was brutal, his body ached, his hands blistered, and every day he came home exhausted. Aisha, now 7 months pregnant, was also struggling. She had to drop out of school, and her dreams of college faded fast. Zed started seeing life differently, not through the eyes of a reckless teenager, but through the lens of regret. The fun was over. He had no diploma, no skills, and no way out. One night, exhausted from work, he found himself staring at the mirror. His reflection looked nothing like the confident boy who once laughed at school, who thought life would always be easy. Who was he now? That's when the voices started. "You ruined your life. You're a failure. You're just like those guys on the streets. Useless." Anxiety wrapped around his chest like chains. He felt trapped. He wanted to run, to disappear, but Aisha needed him. The baby needed him. The night Aisha gave birth, Zed saw the tiny, fragile life in his arms and felt something break inside him. It wasn't just exhaustion, it was realization. This wasn't a dream. This wasn't a game. This was life. Tears burned his eyes. He wasn't ready. He had never been ready. Days turned to months, and life became a cycle of sleepless nights, crying, and endless work. Aisha was struggling too. Postpartum stress, emotional breakdowns, the crushing weight of being parents before they were even adults. One night as the baby wailed, Aisha looked at Zed with hollow eyes. "We should have been in school. We should have waited." Zed couldn't argue. Love wasn't just about emotions. It was about responsibility. And false love, love without understanding, without preparation, could break a person. It could break two. At 16, Zedrick finally understood why his mother begged him to study, why teachers warned him about responsibility, why his older cousins, who also became teen parents, looked at him with pity. One day as he walked past his old school, he saw students laughing, dreaming, planning for their futures. That could have been me, but he had taken a different path, and there was no going back.